Here we go. Automated weekly data report. Hey guys! Hey David! David Benjamin! Two first names. So this is my current situation. I have created an app with a data entry form that includes date, time, name, and location. Pretty straightforward. I would like to have some kind of report generated weekly of the inputted data. For example, data has been inputted from June 21st to the 26th. I want this data inputted emailed to me on the 27th. And I have this to be reoccurring, a reoccurring weekly task. If possible, I would like to separate documents per location, emailed weekly. All right, so you're talking about automation here, right? So you'll need to create a think down the ladder. So you'll need to create a bot that's an automation that runs on a week. So you'll need the event that is, Monday or Sunday, whatever. Then you'll have a process, and the process is the create this PDF. And so you'll have a task to run inside there, and the task will be to create a file, and or email. It's probably easier to do it just through the email thing. So the task would be to email you, right, and to generate an email with that. So inside the email, then what you'll do is you can create an email template. And so then inside there, you can put, little placeholders that say, the week num of today, so that you can create, a nice little display thing that says report for week. Then you have your little text, you have your little code thing that pulls the week number of today. And so then you'll get, 26 or whatever it is. You can drop images in there. You can create start expressions. You can include if sections. So it's like, if there's this, include all of this stuff. You can do all kinds of stuff along those lines. So you're going to want to look for templates, workflow templates inside the documentation. That's probably what it's still tagged as. Oh, it's just template now. They removed the word workflow from it. Yeah, except it's all inside it. Workflow template. But they got rid of they took it out of the name. All right, so you just want to look up template variables. Yeah, I guess here, I'll just give you this link right here. Oh, good old Smartsheet. Smartsheet contacts and context list. Hi all, I have an AppSheet connected to a Smartsheet table. Smartsheet contacts named email are shown as email only in AppSheet. Can I change this to have both the name and the email? And 2, the Smartsheet contact column has a selection list of contacts, but in AppSheet this list is not visible. Any way to have this displayed? Thank you. Well, yes. And generally speaking, once you have things configured in your Smartsheet, as far as like I have a drop down for one of the cells, when you import that into AppSheet was supposed to pick up on that and pick up all of the options. If it's not, the thing to do then is to change the column type inside of AppSheet. So it'll have, maybe it's just set as a text right now. So you'll want to change it to an enum, and then inside there you can put in all of the options like you have in Smartsheet, and then it will become a drop down. Well, you can make it buttons if you want. There's a control down there for it. So the name email is shown only as an email in AppSheet. Can I change this to have both the name and the email? Okay, so first, do you mean that the name, email, that this is one column? If so, then that's the problem. Really, you want to capture those in 2 separate fields. One, the name, which you could make a name, which is helpful because if you mark it as a name, like when I'm using my device, then my phone will pick up on like, oh, this is a place to type in a name. And so then it'll capitalize all of the first names. Like when I put a space, it'll capitalize the next letter. And it'll also pull any previous names that I've entered. It'll have like a little drop down. That's because my phone does it, because it's a name field. If it's a text, it doesn't do that stuff. It's just a space for them to enter whatever. I generally just use text. I steer away from the name field myself. And then, yeah, email is, email. If they're all in one and you want to display them so it's not as an email where it's like you click on it and it's trying to send an email, first you can turn the button off. You can just go and hide the email button. It's in actions. Or just change the column type to text. And then, AppSheet will stop trying to do any kind of email special stuff to it. Anyways, if that didn't answer the questions, let me know. We got some new feature releases, June 28, 2021. So the first one got me really excited, and I'm like, ooh, I should turn on the camera. A new button, here you go. A new button that lets you copy individual tables was added to the editor, deployed to 100% of free users. Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Say what? Copy tables. I gotta find one of my free user accounts. Alright, so I've added a second data source to this account. Let's see what happens. Copy to a new source. Yep. See what that does. Go to my other, go to here. Let's see what it's doing. AppSheet, movie code. Alright, so if we go to drive.google.com and we go to AppSheet. Not movies. So there's an easy way to copy data from one data source to the next. Now you know where this comes in real handy? Data import into a SQL server. It can be a pain in the ass to get things into a SQL server sometimes. Yeah, so now all you'd need to do is connect your SQL server as a data source, right? Hit copy. I wonder if it works for a SQL server. Somebody have to let me know if you have one and try it. Hey, I just wanted to say thanks for watching the video. Make sure you give it a like and a thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe. It really helps the channel with all the algorithm stuff that's going on I'm trying to build. Also, if you really want to show your love, you can head on over to patreon.com/MultiTech. There's some goodies over there. It's $10 a month. I got a lot of good stuff going on over there. Check it out. Otherwise, I'll see you in the community.